Good morning, everyone. My name is Gugu Mabena, and I am the appointed legal representative to oversee the judging process for the Dream Drive competition. Today, we'll be working with a panel of 5 expert judges, all of whom bring their wealth of experience in South African professional soccer. Each judge has independently analyzed the sport the ball image and placed their coordinate selection. We'll now go through each judge's pick one by one, review their reasoning, and confirm their final decision. Once all picks are confirmed, we'll calculate the average coordinate to determine the winning position. Let's begin with introducing our panel. Let me introduce the esteemed judges for this competition. Judge number 1, Matthew Booth. Please give a brief introduction and your football background.
Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Booth, ex-footballer. I've had a career of almost 18 years and retired in 2014. And thanks for the invitation to a panel of judges that are so esteemed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Judge number 2, Tinashe, Shingai, Mukandatsama. Would you please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your football background?
Hello, everyone. I am Tinashe Shingai Mukandatsama. I'm a performance analyst for the South African Football Association and Mahlodi Sundowns. I've been in football for over a decade now, in different roles, but currently I'm a performance analyst.
Thank you. Judge number 3, Michael Morton. Would you please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your football background?
How's it, guys? Thanks for having me. Mike Morton here, played professional football for 19 years, recently retired, played for 9 different clubs, I think, in South Africa. I've been playing the game, I think, over 375 professional games, so know a thing or two about football. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. And then Mahlodi Ranku, would you please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your football background?
Alrighty, sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Mahlodi. I'm a sports broadcaster specializing in football and football analyst as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And then lastly, Siphiwe Tshabalala, would you please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your football background?
Good day everyone, my name is Siphiwe Tshabalala, not yet retired, former Kaizer Chiefs and Bafana Bafana footballer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all for your time and your expertise. Let's move on to reviewing each of your picks. We'll now review the individual selections. Each judge will confirm their pick and explain their reasoning. Judge number 1, Matthew. Can you confirm that this is your selected coordinate? X being 2176, Y being 934. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Could you briefly explain the reasoning behind your choice?
As everybody's gone through this similar process, obviously it was down to the eyeballs and trying to guess where both those young lads are looking at. And then kind of a guess as to the height, from both of their heads to the top of the frame as to where that ball might be. And just using my experience from having seen many different scenarios live and on television as to where possibly that ball might be. But hopefully I got the line of sight correct at least.
Okay, thank you. And then Tinashe? Can you confirm that this is your selected coordinate, X being 2163 and Y being 1206?
Yes, that's it, yes.
Okay, can you briefly explain the reasoning behind your choice?
Well, looking at the players, I just tried to figure out where exactly they are looking at and where their eyeballs meet. But it's really difficult because it's a dot that you need to put in. The size of the ball is different. But so I was just trying to map out in my mind that this is possibly where it is, but more a calculated guess than a definite thing. So that's why I chose that option. Thank you.
Judge number 3, Michael. Can you confirm that this is your selected coordinate, X being 2055 and Y being 906?
100%. That's the one I went with. And yeah, I wish I'd listened to Matthew Booth before I gave my prediction here, because he's the expert in this domain. If this was a picture of me heading the ball, I probably would have had my eyes closed already. So that's also why I chose the height being a little bit higher, because some guys like to close their eyes before they header. So I'm thinking it's a little bit further away from their heads. But yeah, I'm happy with the selection. I think they're both looking in the vicinity of where I've put my mark. So
Okay.
I'm happy.
Okay, thank you. And then Mahlodi. Can you confirm that this is your selected coordinate, X being 1804 and Y being 703?
Yes, Google, that's correct. So how I came about my coordinates is that I analyzed the eye line of the red-bibbed player, and he was facing upward, so which gave me a strong vertical reference point. And it also suggested that the player is just straight up above his head. Then also just looking at the player with the black jersey and also looking at his eyes, is rather facing upward, but slightly to the direction of the player with the red bib jersey. So that's how I got to my coordinates. So which suggested that the player is offset in the direction of the player with the red bib jersey.
Okay, thank you. And then lastly, judge number 5, Siphiwe. Can you confirm that this is your selected coordinate, X being 1932 and Y being 825?
Yes, I can confirm. I think after hearing Matthew's analysis, I can safely say that I made a right call. The player at the back with the red bib seems to have an advantage. Firstly, the height advantage, and I think he jumped first. And the player in front, he looks like he's not anywhere near the ball, and he won't even reach the ball. So hence I opted for that spot.
Okay. Thank you, judges, for confirming your picks and sharing your reasoning. This level of insight ensures that the judging process remains skill-based and transparent. Now that we've reviewed all 5 individual picks, the promoter will calculate the average of the selected coordinates to determine the winning position. Here is the average coordinate calculated from the 5 judges' selections. X being 2026 and Y being 915. Is there any objection to the selection?
No.
Nope.
Okay, thank you. This coordinate will serve as the official winning position for this competition. I'd like to thank our esteemed panel of judges for their participation and professionalism. This concludes the judging process for the Dream Drive competition. Thank you again to our judges and the Dream Drive team for ensuring a smooth process. Based on our observations during the panel sitting, it appeared that the judges used their expertise to determine the position of the center of the ball, and we observed no evidence of collusion or undue influence among them during this process. To everyone who played, good luck, and we look forward to surprising the winner with their dream car. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Head to Dream Drive, where your next car could be a click away.